Hello, I hope you're doing good, and if you want to play a short games with me, I'm going to ask 5 questions about the week, the month, the year, the decade, and all stuff. And I will give you 4 choices for 4 points, 3 choices for 3 points, 2 choices for 1 point only, and there is a review at the end. Alright, let's do this. So, question about the week. Why was Tucker Carlson fired? So for 4 points, was it because of racism, homophobia, offensive language toward his management, or who cares? For 4 points, one of those 4 choices. And for 3 points now, was it racism, offensive language towards his management, or who cares? For 3 points, one of those 3 choices. And now for 1 point only, was it offensive language towards his management, or who cares? For 1 point, one of those 2 choices. And Tucker Carlson was fired because of offensive language towards his management, and who cares? Question about the month. What was Vladimir Kara-Murza sentenced to on the 17th of April 2023? So, was he sentenced for 4 points to 15 years of incarceration, 20 years of incarceration, 25 years of incarceration, or 30 years of incarceration? For 4 points, one of those 4 choices. And now for 3 points, was it 20 years, 25 years, or 30 years of incarceration? So 3 points, 3 choices, and now for 1 point only, was it 20 years or 25 years of incarceration? For 1 point only, and Vladimir Kara-Murza was sentenced to 25 years of incarceration. Question about the year. Who died on the 31st of December 2022? So for 4 points, 4 choices, Gorbachev, Benedict XVI, Sidney Poitier, or Barbara Walters. For 4 points, 4 choices. And now for 3 points, was it Benedict XVI, Sidney Poitier, or Barbara Walters? For 3 points, one of those 3 choices. And now for 1 point only, was it Benedict XVI or Barbara Walters? For 1 point only, one of those 2 choices. And actually, Benedict XVI died the 31st of December 2022. Question about the decade. When did the war in Yemen start? So for 4 points, was it 2012, 2013, 2014, or 2015? One of those 4 choices for 4 points. And now for 3 points, 2013, 14, or 15. For 3 points, one of those 3 choices. And now for 1 point only, was it 2014 or 15? For 1 point, and the civil war in Yemen started in 2014. A question about old stuff. What did John Pemberton invented? So for 4 points, was it Coca-Cola, was it the seatbelt, was it Velcro, or was it aspirin? For 4 points, was it one of those 4 choices? And now for 3 points, was it Coca-Cola, Velcro, or aspirin? For 3 points, one of those 3 choices. And now for 1 point, was it Coca-Cola or aspirin? For 1 point, one of those 2 choices. And John Pemberton invented Coca-Cola. Alright, so the review now. So Tucker Carlson was fired. Vladimir Kara-Murza was found guilty of treason, spreading false information about the Russian army and being affiliated with an undesirable organization. The Russian-British former journalist and politician is the latest of several Putin opponents to have been arrested or forced to flee Russia. He has denied all the charges. Joseph Aloysius Ratzinger, born the 16th of April 1927 in Germany, was the head of the Catholic Church and the sovereign of the Vatican City State from 19th of April 2005 until his resignation on the 28th of February 2018. Mikhail Sergeyevich Gorbachev, or Gorbachev, born the 2nd of March 1931 in Priviloy, Russia, and died on the 30th of August 2022 in Moscow, Russia. He was a Soviet state leader between 1985 and 1991. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall! And he did. The quote is from Ronald Reagan. Sidney Poitier, who broke through racial barriers as the first black winner of the Best Actor Oscar for his role in Lilies of the Field, and inspired a generation during the civil rights movement, has died at the age of 94 in January 2022. Barbara Walters, born the 25th of September 1921 in Boston, Massachusetts, USA, and died the 30th of December 2022 in Manhattan. She was an American journalist, TV show host, and producer. The Yemen civil war began in 2014 when the Houthi insurgents, Shiite rebels with links to Iran and a history of rising up against the Sunni government, took control of Yemen capital and largest city Sana'a, demanding lower fuel prices and, well, a new government. John Stith Pemberton, born the 8th of July 1831 and died the 16th of August 1883. He was an American pharmacist and a Confederate States Army veteran who is best known as the inventor of Coca-Cola. In May 1886, he developed an early version of a beverage that would later become Coca-Cola, but sold his right to the drink shortly before his death in 1888. In 1959, the Volvo engineer Niels Bohlin developed the modern three-point seat belt. Velcro Companies is a British privately held company founded by a Swiss electrical engineer Georges de Mestral in the 50s. Felix Hoffmann, born the 20th of January 1868 in Leavensburg, Germany, died on the 8th of February 1946 in Switzerland, was a German scientist who invented the aspirin. The brand aspirin is registered on the 6th of March 1899 in Bach, Berlin, Germany. Alright, I hope you had a good time, you learned some stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.